Hi, I'm Jasmine and welcome back to my channel. And today we're just going to do this gold champagne, very glamorous eyeshadow look along with this bold red lip. So if you're interested to see how I got this look perfect for the holidays, then please stay tuned. Now that my eyebrows are done, I'm just using a concealer as the base for my eyeshadows, just so the colors can pop on my lid. And now I'm using a fluffy concealer brush from e.l.f. to blend out that concealer so you can have a flawless base. Now that the concealer has been blended out, I'm just taking a loose face powder or a translucent powder to set that concealer so that it doesn't move. Now going into the Warrior 2 palette by Juvia's Place, I'm going to take that reddish brown color and just blend it out all over my crease. Now, I haven't used a Juvia's Place product yet in my tutorials, and it's probably not considered a drugstore product, but they are very affordable. They're always on sale. Like, they always send coupon codes, and the colors are very pigmented, so the products are worth it. And now I'm going into that same palette and just using that dark brown color to go into my crease just to deepen that reddish brown that we already applied. And I'm using a smaller crease brush just to make sure that color gets really deep, but it's not all over the crease like the first color. And let me know down below if you'd like me to do a detailed video on the makeup brushes I use, as well as the different uses for brushes. Now I'm going in with the Jordana Made to Last liquid eyeshadow in Dust Till Bronze just to cut my crease. And I'm not sure if this product is still available because I got it well over a year ago. But you can literally use any type of bronze eyeshadow base or liquid eyeshadow to cut your crease. Make sure you take your time with this step. It's very tricky to do, but with practice, it does get easier and the result is well worth it. Also, when you're cutting your crease, you want to make sure you get a similar shape on both eyelids. And also you want to use a flat synthetic brush to apply this base so that the base doesn't go everywhere. Now we're going to go into the Warrior palette by Juvia's Place. And we're going to pick, I believe I'm using the 3 shimmery shades in the middle, like that diagonal line, just to create dimension on my eyelid. So I'm going to apply the lightest one in the innermost corner. And then I'm going to apply the medium shade in like the middle of my lid. And I believed I used that shade at the corner for like the outermost part. But don't let me confuse you. It's definitely not rocket science. You just want to pick the desired shade that you like to get, and you want to use that eyeshadow to go on top of the base that you already applied, just to make that shadow pop even more. Now going back into the first palette, I'm just taking that very deep brown and I'm going to apply it to the outer corner of my eye, which is why we didn't apply that liquid eyeshadow all the way across the lid. And this is just going to create further dimension on your eyeshadow look. And now I'm going back in with that chocolatey brown from the first palette also, and just blending out that dark eyeshadow that we just put on the outer corner, as well as deepening the crease a little bit more. You just want to make sure you blend, blend, blend. And now, as I always do, I'm just lining my eyes with that Wet n Wild waterproof black eyeliner. You can definitely skip this step, but it's kind of like my go-to thing. Like, I definitely like to define my eyes a little bit more. And also, eyeliner is great to use if you're going to wear lashes because it helps to hide that lash band. And now that the eyeshadow is done, I'm just priming my face with Milk of Magnesia. And the foundation I'm using is the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation in the shade Espresso. And this foundation was only $6. So, well worth it. Please go to e.l.f.'s website and definitely look at everything they have to offer. I'm telling you, I got me a package before Christmas with about 6 different products, and I only spent like $35. So it felt good, and they also give you free gifts. So obviously this video isn't sponsored. I'm just trying to put y'all on. e.l.f. is definitely one of those beginner-friendly brands. Like, the brushes are decent, the products are decent. You really don't miss trying out that stuff for the first time. So I definitely recommend it. And please, please, please don't forget to get around that hairline. You want to get as close as possible. Last thing you want is to take off your headscarf and then you got this line of demarcation between your wig and the makeup on your forehead. Okay? And now I'm just going in with a concealer from e.l.f. I mentioned it in another video. I believe the shade is like Deep Cocoa or something. But I'm just going in to cover up any dark marks. This makeup, I want it to be flawless. So you definitely can't have any dark marks showing through your foundation. Don't get me wrong, the foundation is pretty full coverage. I just want to make sure I got a flawless look. And now I'm going in with my favorite concealer, the LA Girl Pro Conceal. And this is the shade Espresso. And I'm just going to highlight the areas that you normally highlight. Under my eyes, the bridge of my nose, my chin, and my forehead. Now, most of the girls will use the applicator that this concealer comes with, but I'm just a firm believer that your fingers are the best blenders of makeup. Of course, I don't have nails on in this video, so it's a lot easier for me to do it this way, but definitely do what suits you. Like, definitely do what you're most comfortable with. I just like blending my concealer out with my fingers. And because I want it to be extra, I'm going in with an even brighter concealer by e.l.f. just to make those areas pop a little more. This step is optional. And now that the concealer has set a little bit, you just want to make sure you blend out those edges. And I'm doing it with the same brush that I applied my foundation with. And now I'm going in with a new product I've been loving lately. And this is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Loose Powder in Deep. And I'm using that to set the concealer. I'm pretty heavy-handed when it comes to applying powders on my face. But that's because I have oily skin. So know your skin. And now for my contour. Y'all, look at this daggone palette. Like, I use this every single time. I need to buy more. But I'm using that dark powder from the Nicka K Contour Duo. And I am contouring my jawbones and my forehead and along my jawline. But seriously, this contour kit was only about $3. So I don't know why I haven't bought a dozen of them by now. But I'm going to do better. I'm going to definitely try to do better before the next video. And I'm using the lighter powder in that kit to contour my nose. My nose contour technique is not perfect. It's not law. But it's important to me to define the bridge of my nose. So that's what I'm doing. And now I'm using another e.l.f. brush to sweep away that excess loose powder. And I'm going in with another trusty, dusty product of mine, the CoverGirl Full Spectrum Expert Bronzer in Ebony Bronze. And I'm just using that all over my face to set the rest of my foundation. And now I'm just going back in and I'm touching up my brows. Basically anything that might have gotten moved or disappeared a bit while I was applying that powder, I'm just touching it up. So Elf really should sponsor me though. That's all I'm saying. But I'm using the blush palette in dark, and I'm using that deep reddish color, and look. It is very pigmented. I was definitely heavy-handed, but we're going to fix it. Don't be alarmed. There's almost a way to correct any makeup mistake. So I'm going to go over this blush with my powder brush, the brush I just used, and I'm just going to basically like apply the powder over that blush to help diminish the look of it a little bit. And now that that's been fixed, I'm going in with the Maybelline Chrome highlighter in Topaz, and I'm just highlighting my face. And now to set my face and get rid of that powdery look, I'm going in with the, you guessed it, e.l.f. Makeup Misting Set just to pull the look together. And now we're getting ready to apply a popping red lip. So I'm going over my lips with that foundation brush just to mute out the dark color of my lips. And the red lip liner I'm using is from Family Dollar. And I do not know the name, but I will try to link it below. But basically, whenever you're in those drugstores, don't just ignore their makeup section. Definitely look at it because they have hidden gems.
Message.
And this is the Maybelline Superstay Ink Crayon and Own Your Empire. And now I'm just filling in my lips with this. Now you could totally finish with that, but to seal the deal for lips that are gonna last all night, I'm using this BYS Velvet Lips liquid lipstick that I got from Family Dollar. So you see what I'm saying? And this is in the color Cherry Now. And this color is awfully close to Ruby Woo. Basically, it's like a beautiful blue base red, and it's perfect for dark skin. It's perfect if you want, your teeth to appear even whiter. It's just one of those reds that you need to have. And I'm sure I didn't spend more than $5 on this lipstick, so do not sleep on your drugstores. Also, don't be afraid to wear those bright colors. If you want me to do a video on my favorite lipsticks or my favorite red lipsticks, let me know. And now I'm just going back in with those same colors I used in my crease. And I'm just basically applying them under my eye just to smoke it out a little bit. Give it a little bit more definition just to really bring the eye look together. And for eyelashes, I'm using this magnetic eyelash and eyeliner kit that that I got from Amazon. And it's perfect. I think it was only maybe $15. It came with 10 pairs of lashes, 2 tubes of the magnetic liner, and this is really perfect for lash beginners. The key to magnetic lashes is to let that eyeliner dry first, and then you can apply the lashes, and they do stay on all night. I've tried a couple different brands, maybe 3 times total, and I really like it. So yeah, I'll link these below, but also let me know if you want me to do a full video on magnetic lashes. And I am pretty much done with this look, and I'm ready to go out, right? Oh, okay. Now I'm ready to go out. You can't tell me I'm not giving y'all rich auntie vibes, okay? Like, so that completes the look. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, don't forget to comment, thumbs up this video, and subscribe to my channel. And let me know what you like to see more of. And I'll be sure to get to those videos in 2021. But until then, I hope you guys enjoy your holidays and have a great, happy new year. And I'll see you next time. Bye.